Hello and welcome to Picking Principles. Today, I have the second of the challenge locks that were sent to me by Jeff and Things, so thank you once again, Jeff. This one is called Choke and has a very interesting key, one that I've never seen anything like before. As you can see here, it doesn't have regular cuts. I mean, the first cut might be regular, and maybe the second cut right here as well. But then there's just this little slope going up to the edge. So I don't even really know how many key pins there are in here. So I'm going to do a little trick that I've seen other people do before, which is to push up on all of these key pins nice and hard. Get my pick all the way in there and then just listen and count the clicks. Let's try that again. Slipped. So feels like there's 6 in there. Oh, let's see. This is a key place. So it's a branded lock with a hearted shackle. Looks like maybe it's around, I don't know, 8 millimeters. It says hardened up here. Has this little hexagonal retaining bolt, probably to hold the shackle in. And if you look really carefully down this keyway, there, that's a pretty good angle. Let's see if I can zoom in on that for you. You can see serrations on those key pins. So let's zoom back out and let's see, where's my, here are my tools. I would like to use bottom of the keyway here, except that my turning tool is not wide enough. It's too narrow and it just slides inside here. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way to use top of the keyway and some pretty good tension since I've got serrated pins in there. My limiting factor, unfortunately, I think, is going to be that I'm going to use this deep hook. I'm just going to start with this, even though I don't normally use deep hooks, for 2 reasons. One, Jeff said that it was a very difficult lock to pick, which probably means that there's some highs and lows in here, and I want to be able to get under pins. And yesterday, I used this a fair bit, and I'm liking the feel. I normally like to use a thicker hook, like a hook in 25 thousandths. But I like the feel I got with this. So I got some pretty good tension here. I'm going to try and hold as strong a tension as I can, even though I'm using a really thin 15 thousandths hook. I'm going to get started down here on pin 1 and see what we can find. Yeah, one's binding. I got too much tension there, and I might have run through a couple clicks on that serrated pin. So that was 1. Onto 2. Oh yeah. Couple clicks on 2. There's another one on 2. I'm slipping off quite a bit. There's another click on 2, and I kind of fell, so that's probably set now. Onto 3. Another click on 3, that feels good. 4. Got 1 click. I don't feel anything else on 4 right now. Nothing on 5. And nothing on 6. Come on back to the beginning. Nothing on 1. Click out to 2. Oh, wow. And we got it. Fantastic. So a few serrated pins. Nothing giving us too much trouble there. This feels pretty stiff. All right, I do have the key, so There we go. Let's see, we've got a screw down the shackle hole. And the key's in my way right now. Let's take that out. That's tight. There we go. That should do it. Get that screw and that plate out. Slide out the lock. Oh, it's a pretty small core. 1, 2. Oh my. Okay, I was about to show you the thickness of this plate, but this is far more interesting all of a sudden. Take a look at this. The core is split. Look at that right there. Look at that. Put a shim right in there. Cracked core. Well, I didn't put a ton of tension on, so I don't think that was me. Could explain why it was tough to turn. All right. So it's locked and it's marked. There's the front. Let's see about it is not bypassable. It's got a little clip on the back. Let's get that clip off. Okay. So all we'll need now is a key and the follower. And you know what? Is there room to shim this? No, I'm not seeing any way to shim that. Let me get my smallest follower here. And oh, that's really tight. There we go. There we go. All right, let's look at how this key interacts with these pins. The first thing I notice here is that pin stack 4 looks like it's been, zoom in there for you and focus. Pin stack 4 appears to have been filed, or maybe someone tried to drill it or something like that. And anyway, we got, oh, look at that. Can you see those serrations? Look at those beautiful serrations on those key pins. On that weird key with just the angle. All right. So let's dump these key pins right here. Oh, there we go. Where's my tweezers? I just want to take a quick look at this. So it appears as though, and I'm going to zoom in just a moment here, get a good squeeze on that. Two serrations on this key pin. Must be a dirty lock. All right, so that's pin 1. Let's get the rest of them out. Two is kind of long. 3, 4. Come on. 5 didn't want to fall. And 6. Yep, they're all the same. 2 serrations on each of them. And let's get out these driver pins. Spring's very weak. Oh, let me show you that. Wow. You know what? I'm not going to use the tweezers. Maybe it'll be easier to see just on my finger. Let's give that a zoom. There we go. Nice cuts on that. 1, 2, 3, 4 serrations. And that's the front of the lock, so that's 1, right? All right, zoom back out. Look, that didn't even pop up. There's no spring. Very weak spring. There we go. 4 serrations on that as well. Oh, 3 popped out. Must have a better spring in 3. And 4. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking your view. Five and 6 doesn't want to pop out. Sneak a look at the back from that one. Can you see that? It's barely in there. Oh, this video is getting long. Okay. There we go. So let me bring you in so you can see all these. So we have all brass. Come on now, focus. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus and I'm not able to. We have all brass key pins, all of which have 2 serrations. And we have all brass driver pins, all of which have 4 serrations. Well, anyway, that looks like it's everything I've got for you today on picking principles. Thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen here, please hit subscribe. Once again, I'd like to have a very special thanks go out to Jeff and Things for providing me with these 2 challenge locks. I'm sure to have a little bit more fun with them before I pass them along. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the section below. Thank you very much and have a great day.